If you often find yourself waking up between 3 and 5 in the morning, research shows this may be one of the earliest signs of your body's internal clock falling out of sync, long before bigger health problems appear. In this video, I'll reveal 6 practical tools older women can use tonight to fall back asleep faster and stay asleep longer. We'll talk about why these early morning wake-ups happen, how your hormones, hydration, emotions, and even light exposure play into it, and the exact steps you can take to calm your system. Each method is safe, simple, and designed for women over 50 who want energy back in the day and true rest at night. Make sure you stay until the end, because I'll share a simple 7-day challenge you can try at home. Many of my patients have cut their nighttime wake-ups in half using this exact plan. I'm Dr. Eli Morgan. I've spent over 20 years helping women improve their sleep naturally, and I want to guide you step by step so you never have to accept restless nights as just part of getting older. Tip 1, breathing reset. Picture this. It's 3:17 in the morning, your eyes snap open, and your chest feels tight as if your body is bracing for something. What's happening isn't random. It's your stress hormones peaking when they should be low. After menopause, cortisol tends to surge earlier in the morning, which explains why so many women over 50 wake in these hours with a racing mind or heartbeat. The fastest way to override that spike is to teach your body to flip back into its calming mode, the parasympathetic system. And the simplest tool you already have is your breath, but not just any breathing. Mouth breathing at night actually keeps cortisol higher, while slow nasal breathing signals the brain to release GABA, a neurotransmitter that promotes deep sleep. Here's exactly what to do. Lie on your back, close your lips gently, and place one hand on your belly. Inhale through your nose for a slow count of 4, hold just 2 counts, then exhale smoothly for 7 or 8 counts. Repeat this at least 4 cycles. You'll feel your heartbeat slow and your shoulders loosen. If your nose is stuffy, try sitting up slightly and leaning forward, which opens the airway and makes nasal breathing easier. This isn't meditation, it's biology. Lengthening the exhale literally tells your vagus nerve to lower heart rate and blood pressure. And many of my patients find that within 2 or 3 minutes, their urge to toss and turn fades, replaced by a subtle heaviness in the eyelids. If you try only one tool tonight, make it this one, because mastering how to control your breath is the quickest way to stop a restless night in its tracks. Tip 2, temperature and light. Hack. When you wake in the middle of the night, it's not just your mind, it's often your body temperature. Women over 50 experience more fluctuations because estrogen normally helps regulate heat, and once it declines, your core temperature can rise unpredictably. Even a half-degree increase can make the brain shift from deep sleep to wakefulness. So here's the fix. First, check your extremities. If your feet or hands feel cool while your chest feels warm, your body has trapped heat. Warm your feet and you actually cool your brain. Slip on light socks or rub your palms together until you feel the warmth spread. Many women are surprised to find that warming the periphery works better than lowering the thermostat. Next is light. At 3 a.m., even the faint blue glow from a phone or a bathroom bulb tells your brain it's sunrise, shutting down melatonin. Instead, keep a tiny amber or red nightlight. These wavelengths are far less disruptive. NASA actually uses red light on space missions for the same reason. It keeps circadian rhythm stable even in artificial environments. So if you wake up, avoid the overhead switch, skip the phone screen, and rely on that dim red light for any quick trip out of bed. This small change protects melatonin production, steadies your core temperature, and helps you re-enter sleep instead of drifting further awake. Tip 3, hydration, mineral support. One of the most overlooked triggers of early morning waking is something simple, dehydration. As we age, our bodies hold less water and our kidneys work differently at night. That means even a mild fluid loss can make your heart beat faster and your muscles twitch, pulling you out of sleep around 3 or 4 a.m. Here's the solution. Keep a glass of room temperature water by your bed, not ice cold, because cold water can jolt your system awake. Take just 2 or 3 small sips, not a full glass, so you don't trigger another bathroom trip an hour later. Now here's where it gets powerful. Add minerals. After menopause, women often lose magnesium and potassium more quickly. Magnesium in particular calms nerve activity and relaxes muscles. Instead of fancy salts, stir in a pinch of plain magnesium citrate powder or squeeze a few drops of lemon for natural electrolytes. This balances fluids without overstimulating digestion. If you consistently wake up dry-mouthed, make hydration part of your evening routine. A glass of mineral water with dinner, plus a few sips at night, can reduce those early morning awakenings within days. It's not about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter, restoring the minerals your body actually uses during sleep. Try this for a week and notice whether your legs feel calmer, your mouth less parched, and your night stretches a little longer without interruption. Tip 4. Emotional release. It's 4 a.m. and you're wide awake, but not because of noise or thirst. It's that heavy, unsettled feeling in your chest, the kind that no pillow adjustment fixes. For many women over 50, this isn't insomnia at all. It's the mind finally pulling unresolved stress to the surface when the world is quiet. Here's why. When cortisol rises too early, it doesn't just wake the body, it gives space for worries to get louder. Studies show that nighttime rumination is one of the strongest predictors of poor sleep in older adults. And unresolved grief or daily worries often surface most between 3 and 5 in the morning when distractions are gone. So instead of fighting those thoughts, give them a place to go. Keep a small notepad by your bed and write 3 quick lines. What am I worrying about right now? What can I realistically do about it tomorrow, not tonight? What am I still grateful for, even in this moment? This simple pattern breaks the loop. You acknowledge the emotion, you park the task for tomorrow, and you end with gratitude, which calms the limbic system. You don't need to write paragraphs. A few words are enough. Many of my patients are surprised at how much lighter they feel after just 2 minutes of scribbling. It's not solving the problem, it's releasing its grip. And once your mind senses it's been heard, it's far easier to drift back into rest instead of spiraling deeper into wakefulness. Tip 5. Gentle movement. The longer you stay frozen in bed, the more your body fights you. Muscles tighten, your legs twitch, and frustration grows. Many older women assume the only option is to lie there and wait it out, but science says otherwise. Gentle movement can actually reset your nervous system and help you slip back into sleep faster. Here's how to do it without fully waking yourself. First, sit up slowly and roll your shoulders in a wide circle 3 times, breathing deeply with each roll. Next, tilt your head side to side, stretching the neck, which often carries the most tension. Then hinge gently at the hips and reach toward your knees or shins. Not to stretch hard, but to let gravity ease the lower back. If your legs feel restless, try lifting one foot off the floor and shaking it lightly for a few seconds, then switch sides. Imagine shaking off excess energy like drops of water after washing your hands. Finally, rub your palms together until they're warm and cup them over your eyes or feet. Warmth in the extremities signals to the brain that it's safe to rest again. You don't need more than a minute of these moves. Think of it as hitting a reset button. Circulation improves, tension releases, and your body recognizes it's allowed to return to rest. Many women tell me this is the missing step they'd never tried. And once they did, the night stopped feeling like a battle. Tip 6. Sound and calm. Sometimes it isn't your body at all. It's your mind refusing to switch off. At 3:45 a.m., thoughts can feel louder than they do in the middle of the day. This is because the brain's default mode network becomes more active when external distractions are gone, which is why worries often echo at night. Instead of wrestling with your thoughts, let sound guide them out. One option is pink noise, a gentler cousin of white noise. It sounds like steady rainfall or distant ocean waves, and research shows it synchronizes with slower brain waves, promoting deeper sleep. Keep the volume low, just a whisper, so it blends into the background rather than jolting you awake. Another option is a 5-minute body scan meditation. Choose a calm recording beforehand. Many are free online. And let a soothing voice guide your attention from your toes up to your head. This simple focus interrupts the racing thought loop and replaces it with something steady, repetitive, and safe. If you prefer music, skip dramatic tracks and go for slow instrumental tones around 60 beats per minute, roughly the rhythm of a resting heartbeat. That tempo naturally encourages the body to relax. Sound is powerful because it doesn't rely on willpower. You're not forcing yourself to stop thinking. You're giving your mind a softer path to follow. And when it has that path, slipping back into sleep often feels effortless. Mini case. One of my patients, Marjorie, is 58. For years, she assumed waking up at 3:30 every night was just part of aging. By the time she came to see me, she looked exhausted, running on 3 or 4 broken hours of rest. I asked her to choose just 2 of the strategies we've discussed, the breathing reset and the quick 3-line journaling exercise. She committed to trying them for 7 nights straight. The first 2 nights felt strange, but by the 4th night, she noticed her mind quieting faster. By the end of the week, her wake-ups had dropped from 4 times a night to just once, and she was falling back asleep within minutes instead of hours. Her words stuck with me. For the first time in years, I woke up and didn't feel like I had a hangover from my own insomnia. The point isn't that you need every tip at once. Even a single tool, used consistently, can give your body permission to rest again. Stories like Marjorie's remind me that small repeated actions are what rebuild sleep, not complicated routines. 7-day challenge. Now it's your turn. Don't just listen and forget. Choose one of these 6 tools tonight and commit to it for the next 7 nights. It could be the breathing reset, a red night light, or the 3-line journaling exercise. Whatever feels simplest for you. Why 7 nights? Because your body needs repetition to retrain its rhythm. Many women notice improvement in just 3 or 4 days, but a full week gives you proof that change is possible without pills or complicated routines. Here's my request. In the comments, share 2 things. First, what time did you wake up last night? Second, which tip are you going to try for your 7-day experiment? This way, you're not only making a promise to yourself, you're joining a community of women taking back their sleep together. I'll be reading through those comments, and I love seeing the progress people report. Think of it as accountability and encouragement all in one place. Final. Tonight, if you find yourself awake at 3 or 4 a.m., remember, you're not broken and you're not alone. You now have 6 proven tools to help. Reset your breath, balance your temperature and light, hydrate with minerals, release emotions onto paper, move gently, and use sound to calm the mind. Don't try to master all of them at once. Pick one, commit to it for a week, and notice the difference. Sleep is not about perfection. It's about small signals you send your body night after night until rest feels natural again. If this video gave you hope, share it with a friend who also struggles with sleepless nights. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part of this sleep series. I'll be diving even deeper into natural solutions that work for women over 50. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Eli Morgan, wishing you peace health, and many nights of true rest ahead.